Hi Steph, hi Melissa, hi Jennifer, hi Christine, thanks for coming in. Hi Shelley, welcome, thank you for joining. Yep 10, you up 10, welcome, morning, afternoon, welcome. How's everyone today? Maddie my love, hello. Stevie, hello. Thanks for the hearts. Please do share if this resonates with you. Hello sweetie, how are you doing? I've just noticed that my pepper pot is in the way. You probably can't see it, but I can, so I'm moving it. Oh, Stacey, hello. So if you're new to me, my name is Indra Fidelma. Hello. Thanks for sharing, Steph. Please do share. silentlife.moon.co.uk is me. I let an ant out of my house yesterday. I let an ant out of my house yesterday. What, you mean you didn't squash it? Brilliant. I am impressed. Hi, Fidelma. I am impressed. Sending lots of love. Thank you, my darling. So, everybody, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling? Gerald, welcome. Love. I have to put love in the title for, I think somebody is the lucky person who gets the rainbow hearts, Christine. It has to be in the title. Hi, darling Cheryl, how are you? Yeah, I didn't kill it because of you. You didn't kill the ant because of me. I am so grateful. Thank you for that. Thanks. Hi, Joel. So yeah, the Rainbow Hearts, I put love in the title. Rukimi. No, don't worry, loads of people do it, Christine. I have to put it in the title. If you put love, I don't think it happens. But who's the lucky person with the Rainbow Hearts? So I think it's only, I think it's actually the first person that comes in, to be honest. Thanks, darling. Love you too. Who's tap really hard, the person with the rainbow hearts? I want to see who it is. I'm guessing it's Steph. Great message on the card today. Need this right now. Okay, let's get on with the scope. Okay, let's stop chatting and get on with the scope. So everybody heading towards dark moon time, which is where Silent Moon originally made her face clear, I hope. No, I'm orange. Okay. And I started with Silent Moon. Well, I got Silent Moon's name from Dark Moon, really, because Sonia, welcome. I thought it was every X number of hearts is a rainbow. Okay, maybe it is, Joel. I'm not really sure. I thought it was just one person. So a little bit of a story about Silent Moon. She came from the Dark Moon time, basically because it's my favourite time. So instead of calling her Dark Moon, I called her Silent Moon. Which was a name that came to me, sat on the settee one night and just sort of, there it is. There's the name for my wonderful business, Silent Moon Imaginarium. An Imaginarium because I always love the quirkiness. I always visualise myself as a tattooed lady in one of those sort of old-fashioned circuses and, you know, like water for elephants. That was the kind of lifestyle I think I led in one of my lives. So the Imaginarium kind of came from that. And obviously the wonderful film, The Imaginarium with Johnny Depp. So that's a little bit about the background of why I called Silent Moon, but it came from Dark Moon, from the Dark Moon time, because I really resonate with the Dark Moon time. It really sits with me well. Listened to you, Bodie Babe interview yesterday. What, mine? Oh wow, it's a long time ago. It's a great interview. Oh yes, and I mentioned it in there as well. If you go to Silent Moon tomorrow, welcome. If you go to silentmoon.co.uk, you can hear that wonderful Bodie Babes interview that I did, and I explain everything about the background of Silent Moon. So this is the time that we're walking into right now. Welcome, darling. Good SMI history. Yeah, she's there somewhere. I acknowledge my shadow and I see all my gifts within the darkness. I am peace. So, hello, Brisbanean. I'm guessing you're from Brisbane, so welcome. These are the cards that I do sell on. They are fantastic creations that I created with the affirmations for each moon phase, and also on top of that the elixirs that kind of correspond with that. Jesus died for our sins. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Fidelma. How are you doing, my love? I haven't seen you for a while. So each moon phase is represented within a card with a little affirmation there to help you along each moon phase, which changes about every 3 to 4 days. So at this moment in time, I'm good. So Monday is new moon. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about new moon, but this is where we're heading into at this moment in time. So I acknowledge my shadow and I see all my gifts within the darkness. I am peace. And it kind of resonates. Hello from Syria. It kind of resonates with Joel Scope. I just wanted to take my hat off to him for his authenticity. He was absolutely fantastic. And he kind of... we kind of saw a Joel today that we don't usually see, because Joel's always a one that tends to be really upbeat for everybody, and I was really proud of him for being really authentic today and feeling his heart. So not that I mean, I know he feels his heart very regularly, but today he actually did it openly, which was like wow. Just hang on a moment. Yeah, okay. So it was a beautiful thing, Joel. So thank you for sharing. So that's kind of resonates with what I'm talking about, which again, as we do, we kind of walk into each other's scopes. The dark moon time. How do you, I'm putting a question out there. Hello, my darling. How do you embrace your shadow? How do you embrace your shadow? You look like a sexy Suzanne. I don't know who that is, my love. I don't know who it is. I don't follow many people. So what do you do to embrace your shadow? Do you run away from your shadow? Are you quite happy to embrace it, to sit with it, to be with it, to work through it? Do you take flower essences? Do you pray to Jesus? What do you do? Joel is incredibly beautiful. He is. He's absolutely gorgeous. He's one of the divine masculine men. I spend time alone. Great. Yes, Steph? Share how you spend time alone. What do you do? He is... Grig on fire. Grig on fire. Is Will Grig on fire? Right, okay. Love that guy. We all love that guy. There you go. All the love going to Joel. Come on. All those rainbow hearts. Give them to Joel. So what do you do? I'm putting the question out to you today. What do you do to embrace your shadow side? I want to know. I know that Steph spends time alone. How do you spend time alone? Vanessa, what do you do to embrace your shadow side? I'm guessing you do a lot of NPA and you also work with the journey work. So I want to hear what more people have to say about it. And if you haven't shared on Twitter, Facebook, or with all your followers, then please do. Because the shadow side, you got it. A journal. Thanks, Fidelma. Journaling's brilliant. That's one thing I do. That's top of my list. Meditate with it. I cry my guts out on Periscope, apparently. You didn't cry your guts out on Periscope. You were just bloody authentic. And that's what is just amazing. Hello, Sherry. Sherry, the question is today, as we step into Dark Moon, what do you do to embrace your shadow? How do you follow your shadow? I like candles a lot, in my shadow, feeling side, and sit in silence. Brilliant. Hello, I was not watching the time. Was I a bit early, my love? I'm insecure of the world. That's why I eat babies. Okay, let's get rid of that one. I missed that one, but when next time you pop up, we'll be chopping you off. So please do so. Oh my. So let's just talk a bit about embracing the shadow. I've sort of over the last few weeks, I've been writing up quite a lot about Silent Moon for some work that I'm potentially going to do, and explain what our shadow side is, please. I'm just about to tomorrow. So when taking certainly my flower essences, they are really powerful on the shadow side, and that's why I say to people, you have to be ready to take Silent Moon. Cry out loud like a baby. Yes, absolutely. My shadow used to eat me alive, but brilliant. Yeah. So she started taking Silent Moon elixirs. So just going from Bluebell is amazing. Thanks, Vanessa. I'd love to hear your feedback about that. Then we'll just get rid of him there because that was the one. So tomorrow, shadow side. It's all about really stepping into those spaces where you feel uncomfortable, where you feel more of those layers of the onion, and you just like I always say it like an onion, because the world is like a great big onion and we're full of shit basically. And we've been conditioned, we've been told to go this way when we want to go this way, and we've got confused, we haven't followed our true authentic selves. The Mother Essence has really been bringing up the shadow side. I told you she would, and Flower Essences encourage it all. So Silent Moon, my particular essences, only through working out this through people who have sent testimonials in, because we're only 18 months old, is that she brings up the shadow side. So people that are taking them really do get to see their shadow. And I always do say, FaceTime me and I can listen to you all day long. Okay. So people who are really ready to see their shadow, and not everybody is ready to see their shadow. So I always do believe that people that come to me are ready to go, okay, I'm ready to step into this space. I'm ready to see the darker side. And I'm not talking about the evil side tomorrow. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, or maybe a little bit of evil side, but I'm talking about the sides that we don't put out there, that maybe the sides that like our anger, our frustrations, our fears, they come to the surface. Those things that we class in this day and age as negative emotions, which they're not, they're just part of being. So what I've noticed, certainly with what I create, is that they really do, they come to the surface and they come to be healed. So sorry, bad signal on my end. I would like to type more, but hard to contribute in type. Absolutely, yeah, it is. It's very difficult. I find that sometimes. I'm being cheeky. This isn't the type of scope. Can't you tell? I missed that. How would you know if you're already seen your shadow? I think we've probably all seen our shadow for Dharma, but it's whether you have really been able to embrace it or whether you've walked away from it. Do you get what I mean? Some of us find it very easy to push our shadow down. Space clearing, so listening to the... Yeah, that's great, no worries. It's very easy to push your shadow away. It's very easy to walk away from the side of you that is we would class as darkness. So, okay, this is my anger. Okay, I'll go and I will take that and just eat that piece of cake. I know that sounds kind of extreme in a way, but we put our energy, when we see our shadow, we put our energy then into something else to distract us from our shadow side. Does that make sense to you? So instead of facing the shadow, noticing where we feel it. So we spoke, okay, you got that. So sometimes when we feel it, when we feel our anger, it manifests in the belly. So when I feel angry, you get it, Tamara, just make sure I'm explaining this correctly, and please say if I'm not to you, and I'll keep on going. Oh, keep losing connection. Love to all. This is a beautiful topic, and catch your replay. Okay, no worries. When I'm experiencing darkness, I meditate through it. Brilliant. So also a good way to meditate during to feel your darkness is to get it in the belly. Exactly. So you feel it. So some people get it in the heart. Some people feel it in their belly as a rawness. I know I do. Some people feel it in their feet. It's a really good indication for you to go away and sit with that feeling. So when the anger comes up, don't react to the anger, just be with the feeling of the anger. And really, really sit in it. And people like Eckhart Tolle do say that when you feel the feeling, MPA yesterday evening, with a piece of kunzite, brilliant. When you feel the feeling, I like to ask myself why. Brilliant, that's another way. See, all these really, really wise people. When you feel the feeling, just feel it and just allow yourself to be the witness. Best piece to advise somebody who I missed that, my love. If you want to put it again, I'm sorry. To feel the feeling and to sit with it and to notice the reaction as being the observer and being the witness rather than the one that's involved. So we all don't attach, exactly. So we all know. It's a really good starting point, actually. We all know what it's like to be the witness. We all know what it's like to feel that place of standing on the outside and looking in. And this is what I teach my yogis. I always say, come on, let's get out of this space, stand outside of it and look within. It's not always easy, especially when we're caught up in a real emotional issue. That's brilliant. I love that. I don't sit in victim mentality. Massage good for emotion? Absolutely it is. Massage brilliant. I just wish I could get it more. It's so expensive now. But it's a really good starting point. So for those of you that kind of run away from it, just allow yourself to feel it. Be the witness. And I work a lot with people with addiction, for those who don't sort of know me regularly or the first time on this scope. So I work a lot with yoga therapy, yoga nidra with addiction, and it's one of the first things I teach people, or I remind people of rather than teach. The only way is through, Had a discussion on Facebook about the term sit with it, with LOA head. I'm addicted to you, help me please. Oh my goodness. Wow. I think that's the wrong person to be addicted to, my love. So being the witness is really, really, really a powerful place. Was that smooth? Yeah, a bit too smooth for me. When we run from it, it actually manifests and gets bigger. It does. He thought it would attract more negativity. Okay. It was shown how often I say, well, keep the peace instead of my... Yeah. You know, Tamara, that's a brilliant one as well, saying that, keep the peace, we'll keep the peace, we'll keep the peace, and all we do is push it down. Good morning, Joel. Sorry, I missed the broadcast. Watch Joel's, he was Mr. Authentic. Not that he isn't anyway, but extra so today. So do you all understand that? You all get that? You all know it anyway. It's just a bit of a reminder. I know that whole thing about keeping the peace, Tamara. It's very, very easy for us to just push it down and walk away, but you know what? It's going to come and... You know, like one of those caterpillars, have you ever seen them that are in a tin and you just open it up and it goes, it comes straight out again and it fires across the room. It'll just happen like that. You can never push things down that aren't dealt with. I know, I really know from a lot of experience that that's the case. So it's really good to keep facing it every time it happens. No, it's very exhausting. It's a good thing to do. It will come up and slap your... I was going to say ass then. You're being very polite, Vanessa. So let's just give you a little bit. For those of you that have just joined me, so we're talking about the shadow. We're talking about the darkness. We're talking about embracing it. Some people have asked how we do that because we're heading into dark moon now. So we're going into new moon on Monday in Cancer. But this is dark moon time. Heading into dark moon, I acknowledge my shadow and see all my gifts within the darkness. I am peace. And it's just a really good place to be because it allows you to, and what is the best way to manage it? And what is the best way to manage it? The best way to manage it is something that you have to find out for yourself, whether it's meditation, whether it's journaling, whether it's sleeping, dream state, yoga nidra. There's so many ways of doing it. I advise you to find your own way of doing it. And I know with me, it's flower essences and working with the nature kingdom and stepping outside. As soon as I feel like shit, I'm out that door. You know, I want to be out and exercise. Exactly. Yoga and swimming for me and dancing and my things. And it's very easy to get caught up in that whole thing of I'll just have spot on, sister, I'll just have an extra glass of wine, I'll just have an extra cake, I'll just have, oh, you're welcome, I'll just have this, I'll just have this, I'll just have this. And to be honest, that is okay, that is fine. Don't let anybody tell you that isn't fine. I'm all for the little bit of wine and all that stuff. I do like my wine, but I'll get onto that with Shannon sometime. But, however, I'm very, very good at noticing my patterns, and I don't know if any of you are. Please shout up if you are. But is it very easy for you to go, I'll just keep going until I'm in that addictive space? Or before you get into that addictive space, can you go, okay, I'm seeing this, I need to turn round, and I need to kind of walk back again. So I don't know whether it's a personality trait or it's something that you teach yourself during all your life lessons. I'm learning. Yeah, open your mouth. Open your mouth. Okay. I stop it and I heal. Good. But me too. You start to find deeper patterns. Yes, I'm learning. And if you're willing. Absolutely, Joel. That's a brilliant one. If you're willing. You make good sense. Thanks, Paul. What is a shadow? We just talked about that earlier, Marion, so you might want to listen, but I'll recap a little bit about it. It's the things we class as the darker energies. So our anger, our frustrations, our fears that come up to the surface. And a lot of us, just watch the replay, yeah, a lot of us will just run away from it, and we're talking about facing it. And the dark moon is the perfect time, which is where we're going into now, to do that, because it's the introspective time. It's the crone time of the moon cycle. It's the time where we can just, it's my favourite time because I can go sit within and have a look and see what's going on before the new moon, where we make our new intentions and we bring out the newness for the next month. So let me just talk a little bit about new moon for next week. It's Cancer new moon. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't go into astrology deeply. Frustration is a big one. Horrible. Yeah, you are fab. Well, thank you, darling. Cancer moon, be prepared. I'm not going to be Babs here. If you don't follow Babs and you like astrology, please, what's his surname? Goldsmith, is it, Joel? If you don't follow Babs and you love astrology, she's not on here, she's on YouTube. She is an English gem. She's just amazing. So if you like astrology, I think it's Goldsmith, Babs Goldsmith, and she's in her mid-50s, I would say, early 60s. I hope I've got that right. Can't remember her name. And she is the greatest. She's just like does everybody's chart for the month, every month. So you've got about 7 or 8 minutes of your chart, and she'll talk about it, and it's brilliant. So I'm not going to profess to be Babs. I just want to say that it's Cancer new moon coming up. Be very prepared for high emotions with Cancer star sign and in the moon. It's really kind of it's a very mothering energy as well. So Steph, you're doing all right with your mother elixir and your summertime and your Cancer, so you should be really feeling it. Oh bollocks, yeah. Exactly, you should have been coming to yoga tonight, girl. Do some breathing. Is that why I'm wing negative with myself again? Is that wing being negative? I was thinking it was being negative with yourself. There could be many reasons, because I don't know the ins and outs of it, Marion, but it could be many things, but there is a lot going on out there. Oh, I don't know, I'm getting slammed by this mother. Just take it down then, Steph. Don't give yourself such a hard time. Barbara Goldsmith. Okay, there she is. She's on YouTube. Check her out. Gotta go. See you again. Bye for now. Thank you for joining me. First of all, brush your teeth. Is that same person from yesterday? Oh my goodness. God. Glad I ordered my elixir. So Steph, just a reminder to drop the dosage down. If you're feeling it's too much, drop it down. You don't have to take it 3 times a day. You can drop the drops down. Just go with your intuition and what's going on in here. Okay, so Cancer moon, the great mother archetype. That's what I wrote down here. I know I've got great teeth. It's like, that's one thing I don't have an issue with, is my teeth. So when people start to tell me to brush my teeth, then they need to put their glasses on, I think. I felt great until this past week. I feel emotionally slammed. Okay, so it's a perfect time then tomorrow to sort of step inside, see what's going on within you, and then for next week start to look at what can I bring out for the new moon, what can my intentions be, what can I start to manifest. What can I start to sort of really draw out for this next moon phase? So connect with your tender side and deal with your emotional backlog. I will do more about this on Sunday. Probably Sunday I will do more about this. But I want to just mention things ebb and change all the time. Yes, they do. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. I do want to mention something though. In the next wane, because some of you might want to join me on this. In the next wane, so it's always in the wane that you should do this. I'm going to do a detox. I'm going to do an emotional, and I'm going to do physical food detox as well. I'm feeling my body's going, it wants it. Okay, so I've decided that from the 20th of July up until the full moon, which is the 2nd of August, I'm in the wane time. I'm going to do a detox, food, emotional, and if you want to join me, I mean, there's no sign up place. I will be sharing it on here, so we can, if people are quite keen to do that, and sort of if they haven't done it before and they want support and they would love to do it, you know, it's not going to be anything crazy. It's just, I think that a lot of people have said, you know, I'd love to detox. How do I detox? But I haven't done it. What it is that just people need to have people by their side and support every day to say, you know, it's easy, it's okay, we can do this. And what it will be is, I haven't decided yet. I might personally do the liver cleanse, but I'm not in a position where I want to share that on Periscope because it is extremely intense. But alongside that cleanse, usually when you detox emotionally, stuff rises. Yeah, it does. And it does. So that's why I'm saying that I would like to sort of be there as a support for myself and for you lot as well if you want to do it. This is like, so I might do the liver cleanse, and I would share that, but it's something that you have to be very, very aware of your health about if you're going to do the liver cleanse, and I'm not here to take responsibility for other people's health, just my own. So what it will be involving, if you just want to do it like basically, wish we could all meet, yeah, it's going to be It's going to be no caffeine, no alcohol, no sugar, no wheat, no dairy. Okay. So basically we're going to be just living a really clean, oh, and no meat either. So we're going to just go for a clean vegetarian life. Just like massage. Absolutely. Oh God, the liver cleanse. I remember when you did that. I've done the liver cleanse 6 times. Yeah, 6 times in a row. And yeah, it seriously cleans. So if people want to follow that, then you're very, very welcome to sort of follow along with me. And you know, if it resonates with you, if it doesn't, even if you just want to miss out one thing like sugar that you've never done before, hardcore. Yeah, I am hardcore. I do things. I never do anything by halves. You can see that by my tattoos and everything. It's very good. So yeah, monk time. Yeah, it's something that I feel that my body is wanting, but I always do it. I always do it in the wane. I never, you know, because you do it in the time when your body. You do it in the time when your body kind of wants to do that retreat time. But the full moon time is the time when you give. You know, you give more. So you do it in the wane up until new moon, and so from new moon, sorry, to full moon. So everybody. Am I right there? Hang on a minute. What have I just said? Anyway, it will be during the new moon time anyway. So I know it's around the 20th of, it's the next wane time. So it's the 20th of, July. Bring on the crone. Absolutely. Yeah, the wisdom time. So anyway, it's 25 to 3, or 5 to 3, sorry, not 25 to 3. And I'm going to go now. So it's a great scope subject. Thank you for joining me. Stay strong. Can you have honey? Yeah, I would say yes. Sometimes I can't do detoxes without food. I need to eat. You know, I can't have just juice. It kills me. I've done so many different ones. Thank you, Sherry. I like the vibe. Good. Thanks, Paul. I've done so many. I've even done. I mean, I think I've probably told many of you before when I was anorexic and all that stuff. I used to do apple fasts and eat 9 apples for 9 days and stupid things, really stupid things that you should never do. Get cramping in my stomach and wonder why I was feeling ill and all this rubbish stuff. So I'm not a big advocate of detoxing regularly unless your body is saying and speaking to you and saying, hey, I need to do that at this point in time. And right now I'm feeling like I want to do something. Be fat but happy. And everybody of all shapes and sizes, you know, it doesn't matter who or what you are, you can do it or not do it, whatever. But it's just about cutting things out that are right for you. Don't make yourself deprived because of it. You know, I don't believe in that at all. So just do what feels right for you, what resonates with you. Sit with it over the next few days if you want to join me. Sit with whether you want to cut out, you know, alcohol, sugar, wheat, dairy, meat, and no, I don't want to cut out all those, so I'll choose out of that group what I want to cut out and then see what happens. And like Vanessa said, it brings up so much emotional stuff. So I think it's really nice to speak soon, Pet. Okay, thanks, Paul. It's really nice to support each other if you haven't done it before, and then when you come out of the other side, you will feel better or worse. Then you'll know you'll never want to do it again, or you do want to do it again. So it's just an experience. So there you go. So bye, everybody. I'm going to go as well because I've gone on for 30 minutes now. Love you loads. And I will keep you informed about that during the next month. You are in my thoughts today, sending you lots of love. And you, Melissa, take care. Ciao, ciao. Love you.